When citations are created using the Create tab or the Cite It tool, Leganto tries to locate a matching item in the library inventory. This is known as the resource locate process. You can now have more control over how Leganto will perform the resource locate process on citations, increasing the likelihood that Leganto will match citations to the correct library resources. Generally speaking, the resource locate process attempts to locate citations by matching on the fields configured in the Locate Citation by Fields mapping table. This is found under the Fulfillment Configuration, Courses, Locate Citation by Fields. Fields that are enabled in this mapping table are used in the resource locate process, and the order of the fields controls the order that Leganto will check against these fields. Now you can also configure whether multiple fields should be checked using an AND operator or an OR operator. In other words, Leganto can match based on a combination of title and ISBN, or attempt to locate a match using either title or ISBN. To customize this setting, go to the Other Settings mapping table under Fulfillment Configuration, General, Other Settings, and find the new parameter, Resource Locate Mode. The default setting here is AND, meaning there must be a match on all the fields enabled in the Locate Citation by Fields mapping table, both the title and ISBN in this case, but you can change this setting to OR. You can also now configure that Leganto will only attempt to locate citations for specific material types using this Resource Locate by Type parameter. The default is all citations, but if you want the resource locate to only run on books, for example, you can enter the code for the material type you would like to locate. Use the codes as defined in the Citation Material Type table under Fulfillment Configuration, Courses, Citation Material Type. For example, if I only want the resource locate to run on some of these material types, such as books, articles, videos, ebooks, and journals, I can enter these 5 codes, separated by commas, in the Resource Locate by Type parameter. As part of this development, we've also updated the Process and Enrich Citation job, which can resource locate citations in bulk. You can see this job in Alma under Fulfillment, Advanced Tools, Process and Enrich Citations. You can see here that the default is all of the material types I've enabled in the previous configuration, but I can customize this to remove or add material types.